I don't think I've told the story before. Happy Wednesday, Ghosties. This is a story of a friend of mine. They have some chickens. They live here in Kansas City, and the raccoons getting involved. They don't like that.
Coons in the coop.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me. Have you seen the interview of Xavier Legette? You know, that is the Carolina Panthers wide receiver. Have you heard him talk ever before? Crazy, just like accent. Like he's just super, super like hillbilly, redneck.
Okay.
You would never expect it.
Okay.
Hearing him pronounce asparagus, he's like, asparagus. You can't even, you need subtitles.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was on someone's podcast, already getting off track. And they're like, do you have any like hot takes about food or food you really like or really dislike? And he's like, I've been eating them raccoons. And they're like, what? They're like, what'd you say? It's Amon-Ra St. Brown and his brother.
Okay.
Like Aquarius or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And they were like, say that again? He's like, Aquarius. Yeah, I eat raccoons. I'm like, how do you eat raccoons? He's like, well, you on them, skin them, cook them. And they're like, well, when's the last time you had one? And he's like, thank you. He just had a raccoon, NFL player. Anyway, Sam is trying to get rid of his raccoons. And I think he like looked it up. Like you can't just like, he's trying to do it the proper way, humane way. Like he doesn't want to just kill them, but you also can't just like throw them out. Like they have to be moved, I think like 15 miles away. Or else they will find their way back.
I think I've talked about this on the podcast. Because we had that raccoon problem for a while.
Yes, and I think you asked me, like, what do I do with these raccoons?
30 miles, I heard. Something crazy
Okay,
like that.
I was aiming
I'm not
low.
driving 30 miles.
Well, my friend Sam did. He was like, I want to get rid of these raccoons. So, I mean, I think it was like probably at least 20 miles. So he drove all the way to Lee Summit. He lives on the Kansas side. So he drives 30 minutes and just goes to like a park. He's like, I don't know, middle of the day.
Yeah.
Just all these raccoons in the back of his truck. I mean, they had these? Yeah, multiple raccoons.
Really?
He trapped them.
Wow.
And he's like, I guess I'll just let him out here. I don't know. Lets him out. It's like, all right, I did it, I guess. Like, problem solved. Drive back home. Puts in reverse. Runs over the raccoons. He could have just done that in his backyard.
They didn't move?
I don't know. I don't know if they scurried. I don't know.
I don't remember going over a speed bump on the way in here. No way.
I tell everyone that story. I can't believe I haven't told the podcast. I think it's so funny. He told me like 2 months ago, and I find ways to work it into conversation.
Dude, I was thinking like the end of that story. Like, so he drove like 20 miles, and he found this really good pond and just let him free. And turns out raccoons don't know how to swim.
Oh, he's actually dropped.
Same idea. Like,
yeah, let him out at just this nice park, middle of the day. I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. What am I doing? And then I think ran him over and was like, wow, now what am I doing?
Did you just leave him there?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what he did.
Mommy, can we go on the slide? Yeah, we got to scoop up this raccoon first, though, dear. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. That's hilarious. So, Catherine told me a story last night. She's like, I've never told you the story of my grandma and the monkey. And I was like, no. And apparently, like, Catherine's grandma does not think this story is funny. And I'm like, objectively, this story is hilarious. Like, whether or not it was funny at the time or not, I understand. Catherine's grandma, not a big animal lover.
Okay.
Lived, grew up, like, they're West Texas, like, middle of Stanton, Texas, near, like, Odessa area. And she was getting her young boy. This was a long time ago. This was when Catherine's dad was a young elementary school kid, taking her boys to school one morning, opens up the door to walk into the garage, and there's a monkey in their garage. That's a funny story right there in and of itself.
How?
The monkey is going crazy. Like, apparently, like, has like, like jumping from shelf to shelf, like throwing things on the ground, has like, has excrement, on the ground or whatever. Like all these
it's
different
like in Jumanji.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you walk in, there's a bunch of monkeys everywhere.
He's going bananas.
He's literally, going ape.
Yeah,
on
he
everybody.
needs bananas.
And like, but she just tells it like to this day, she's 80 years old. I don't know how old she is. She still does not think it's funny, apparently. And I'm like, Dad, is objectively
Well, what's the
hilarious.
rest of the story? The monkey like abused her or something? Maybe that's why
No,
she
I think
doesn't it's funny.
no, she went inside, she called her husband, and her husband figured it out and got the monkey out of there. Apparently, I mean, it's in West Texas. Like
How?
there's not a wild monkey out there. Apparently what happened was one of the neighbors had this monkey as a pet or something. Monkey got loose. Their garage door was open. Monkey scurried on in there. And then at night or whatever, they shut the garage door. The monkey was still in there when they shut it.
Sneaky monkey.
I mean, I understand in the moment you walk into your garage. Like if there's a monkey in that room right there, I'd be terrified.
Yeah. We've talked about this, being in a room with like a, what are we talking about?
Fill in the blank.
Yeah, fill in the blank. Murder, deer.
It's just scary. Like you're not expecting it. But then once like 60 years have passed, that's hilarious. Like if I walked into my house right now and there's a lion in my house,
Scary.
I'd poop my pants. But later on, that's a funny story to
Like,
tell.
I can't
if we
wait to tell you.
Live to tell that story.
Yeah.
So
lion would be rough. Monkey would be rough. All rough.
I've told you about that pet store down the road, kind of near McLean's, that has a monkey inside of it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Catherine read on the Shawnee Post, they're doing a demonstration to try to get the monkey out on Saturday. They're like protesting, and
To get him like free.
to get him free. And I kind of want to go and just see what kind of clientele is like really caring about this monkey getting out.
Or go and stand up for, anti-monkey rights. Stand up for him staying there and being kind of part of the
Like,
circus
listen,
act.
this has helped their family get food on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's inhumane for them to not earn money on their business.
the capitalists.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with it.
So
Wow, monkey in the garage. Never had that happen. I hope to someday.
I can't believe Sam must just have a really good heart though. Like,
I
he's
know,
like,
I couldn't
I'm
believe-
driving all the way out here. That took an hour.
Yeah, I was like, that's
know?
so nice of you. Like, I'm going to relocate the raccoons. But we went on a double date with them this past weekend, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, I tell everyone the raccoon story. I think it's so good. Another kind of funny moment from that, which this is a little more, you had to be there, but imagine with me, guys.
All right.
So Sam works in like digital marketing, does, Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever. And so I knowing the Black Friday is such a big time for all these small businesses and everything, I asked Sam, like, how was Black Friday for you? And I think Rachel and Ashlyn are in their own conversation about midway through, they stop and start listening to Sam's story. Rachel does not know what Sam does for a living. So all she hears Sam say is like, yeah, Black Friday was great. A lot of these brands nowadays, they do 4 big sales a year. Like they do Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and then Black Friday. And so saw a lot of spend go up and yada, yada. Basically, Rachel's over here just thinking like, does Sam have like a problem? Like how much is he spending on Black Friday?
I see.
Because it just sounds exactly like he's like, oh yeah, this was Labor Day this year.
Yeah.
This was this dinner. This was Black Friday.
A lot of spend.
And we were just like laughing so hard. We're just like, wow, you shop a lot, Sam. Yeah. So yeah, Labor Day, 4th of July.
Well, only 4 times a year really do I shop, but when I do, I go really high.
Yeah, spend went way up this year, just across the board. Cost per click was great. I mean, I didn't charge myself much.
Cost per click. I
Yeah.
was very efficient on my browsing.
Yeah, click-through rate was good. Sometimes I didn't watch the whole ad. I would just buy it.
Yeah.
But sales funnel. I mean, probably 80% of the websites I went to, I bet I bought something. So anyway, that was fun. Just talking to a digital marketer about their Black Friday.
That's
kind
great.
of funny. Just like, oh, you sell the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You don't have a problem then.
How often do you feel like when you're on a double date or just like whatever, hanging out, guy and girl, do you have those like you try so hard to be like, we're all in one conversation, but then it's just so tempting to like just have 2 conversations going. Is that relatable?
We went probably 70-30, 70%
Yeah.
everyone, 30%. Let's talk a little business.
I've
Talk a little football.
Yeah, there's a few times where it's like I've tried to, I'm not convicted, but like I want to be better at like, if we have 10 people over for dinner, we're having one conversation with everybody. But it's so easy. You're at one of the ends of the table, just be like make a quick joke about that thing that they're talking about even. And then just all of a sudden, just the 2 of you are talking.
Yeah, they bring up raccoons. You're like, you see Xavier look at it, talking about eating raccoons.
Exactly.
It's an amazing clip. Let me show it to you.
Every time my parents come over, it eventually is like my dad and I talking about one thing, my mom and Catherine talking about books they were reading or something like that. And it's like, I want to know what my mom was reading, whatever, like I want to learn these things.
Yeah. I love the one big convo. I mean, almost anything. The hunting trip, we're all together, family Thanksgiving, it was great.
Yeah.
I forgot to even talk about it last week, but we had our family dinner in our dining room, which is next to a piano. Yeah, I grew up with a piano, Timon. And anyway, Uncle John was like, "You want to hear me play something?" Like, yes, please. And it was, what's that? The Entertainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got like 60% of the notes right while we
Nice.
had Thanksgiving. It was great.
60%.
Yeah.
60%
pretty
is
brutal.
a little on the edge of not enough.
Yeah. He's like, nah, I learned like 20
That's
years ago.
almost half wrong.
Yeah, it's failing. fun,
Timon
though.
didn't know you could play piano.
Oh yeah, not a lot, but I can like basic chords I can do.
Yeah, I'm opening
Yeah.
for him.
Also, didn't know Bob Dylan was the original singer of that song.
Yeah,
I that's an Adele song to me.
yeah. I think she made it like probably the most. There's so many covers of it though. Like I've seen Billy Joel does it, like a lot of people. But yeah, Bob Dylan wrote it.
Yeah, there's Timon just playing piano, just singing Dylan. Apparently,
It was great. People loved it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're more like that kind of piano player, or can you read music and stuff?
If you asked me 5 years ago, I could read music a lot better. I just haven't for so long. I can still like, the reading music practice I get is just singing. Like in choir, I can sight sing pretty well.
Sure.
But reading for a piano is like, I've lost it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I can still do it if you give me enough time, but not naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
There's
do
more
you
chords and stuff.
Yeah.
how do you determine what you want to get better at? Because like you're not in school anymore.
Yeah.
Well, college kind of, but you do still take voice lessons.
Yeah.
So what made you make that decision? Like, I still want to improve my voice,
Good question.
but I don't want to like learn how to read music or acting lessons.
I
These
don't
other
know.
things you
yeah,
could do.
maybe voice lessons just sounded. Maybe it's like I kind of been there and done that with the piano thing, and like although I'd want to get better, voice just sounded more fun. I guess maybe it was just I wanted to do it was more.
You enjoy singing more than you enjoy.
I think
the other
so.
stuff.
Yeah, and I knew Dr. Smith was really good.
Dr. Smith.
Yeah, doctor.
Lady
College.
doctor?
What's that?
Lady?
Nope.
Man doctor?
Yep.
Good for
Christopher
you.
Smith. Yeah, he's great.
He works at my church.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Timon? Sorry, it's changing gears now. Heard you got a new car.
Yes.
Speaking of changing gears,
Oh my gosh.
put in and drive much?
So my cousin drove, I should say, a Hyundai,
okay.
which Hyundai and Kia kind of parent,
Yeah.
whatever, siblings. Parked it in a not so great spot in Kansas City and absolutely got it stolen
Yeah.
because it got hot wired and everything. So all
That's
those
what
things
the
you're saying.
dealer said. Hyundai, Kia, and then second is Hyundai. I think
So
for stealing stuff.
I'm sure you wouldn't necessarily love this, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you feel about me playing a game where maybe can I see if I could hotwire your car sometime?
Oh.
Like, it's not like hey,
Yeah.
let me unlock your car, but like
Yeah.
if I can somehow figure it out.
Did your cousin have a actual ignition or a push to start?
I think it was actual.
Yeah, I think that's how they get stolen. It's not even hot wiring.
Okay, whatever. I mean saying like,
Yeah. Just like you
wanna-
try to drive my car away.
yeah, I think
From
it'd be
it
a fun.
being
I think it'd be a
locked and
fun
parked.
game. Like,
Yeah. I mean, as long as you don't
no,
break
I wouldn't.
anything.
I wouldn't like cut wires or anything
Yeah.
at all.
That would be interesting.
But I think it'd be kind of a fun.
I'd let
like,
you try.
Like, would you report me for a crime or would you call me for like your car's? You walk outside, your car's missing.
Yeah.
The first thing you would do, I just want to have an agreement with you of like, okay, maybe that was Brad before I called.
Yes, I will. I will. Check
I don't want to get.
First.
I don't want to get arrested for this, but I think
Yeah.
it'd be kind of fun to. Hey, maybe
That is a fun game.
I have Timon's location. On my
Yeah,
phone.
I have to not expect it. Like you see, I've been somewhere for a while. You're like, okay, he's not going to leave. I'm going to go hotwire his car right now.
You have the push to start?
No.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it could be easy.
I know
This
it's
is
very
great.
100%. It's acceptable. That's what I'm saying.
We gotta. Yeah, we have his
let's
location.
burglarize the guy. Yeah.
We have to.
Harry and Marv over here.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna get if I
kinda
walk
asking
out to
for
a
it.
parking lot, my car's gone. I'm gonna get excited. Like, oh,
They did it.
the boys were
They
here.
did it.
I'm gonna get excited.
I think it'd be so fun. It's like modern day
Yeah.
assassins,
Yeah,
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, probably one YouTube video and it's easy. We'll learn how to do it.
Yeah. One YouTube short.
Maybe.
Probably some, yeah. Use the hanger trick to get down in there.
Yep.
Because I'm not saying you have to keep it on lock. I'm not saying don't do a darn
No, we
thing
can get
to
in
help us.
on our own.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those things you put them in like the slot and you it
Those
creates
things
a little
work.
gap. Go
Yeah.
in, hanger. We're in.
I paid somebody $50 one time to come unlock my shop door that was like that. And he just used that thing. I was like, dang. I saw one of those at Home Depot the next day. It was like $20.
I paid a guy to do it in your driveway that one time. He did the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you have to be certified to do that.
No, he's using like a kid's blow up inflatable, like a pool floaty.
Yeah.
He just has to have permission to do it, I guess,
Yeah.
before it's illegal.
Has my consent to.
Brad, have you ever locked a kid in a car?
No.
Okay, it's happened once.
Well, not unintentional. Everyone's whatever. I shouldn't indict myself. There's like times like the car's running and I just need to go grab Chipotle inside, so I lock my kids in. That's the nice thing about the the keys that are not ignitions is that I can lock the car and take the key with me, so no one can drive it, but no one can get in either.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I would definitely do that. Yeah, I don't think you need to feel bad about that.
I think technically,
It's climate control.
technically it's not okay. Like legally,
Anything climately controlled, you can leave your kids in. Storage units, basements, attics.
attics are real climate control.
As long as it's climate controlled.
Okay, a climate controlled attic
Yeah,
is fine.
not any attic.
Yeah, that's good.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause one
I got
time-
a couple in AC storage.
A while ago. Yeah, I think it was like when Jonas was probably 2 or 3. I think he even wasn't yet like unbuckled from his car seat, and somehow like everyone had left our like van, and it got locked with the keys inside. So I don't know. I don't remember any details of how it happened, but it was just sad. Like 2 hours of him crying in there.
Oh,
and
wow.
like
2
waiting for
hours.
AAA to come. Like because we had no spare keys. It was sad. But then they got the thing in there, blew it up, got him out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time.
What
ago.
was the temperature?
Must not have been too bad.
I was going to say
Can't
at a
remember.
certain
I don't
point
think
you
it
break
was,
the glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it was too. It was not bad enough to like break in ourselves.
Yeah, you're also on the window like, stop crying. It's 70 degrees out.
You're literally comfortable in there. Like,
I wish I were in your situation. Take a nap.
Enjoy this.
Honest question. How many times do you think it would take you to break the glass if you tried to punch it?
I think those things are strong. You have to get one of those like special tools.
I would never try to use. I would not try to use my fist.
Okay,
I would
you
break.
have
I
to,
think
though.
I would break my fist
Yeah.
before the glass would break. I don't think I could.
Really?
I don't think so.
My first body part of choice would be the elbow wrapped in a t-shirt.
More than foot?
I would try to get my foot up
More
there.
than foot? Yes.
Really? Your
Oh
elbow?
no, my first.
Dude,
oh,
I
foot all
can't.
the
You're not
way.
getting nearly enough force with that elbow to
Well,
do
I don't go
anything.
down. I go side to side.
Doesn't matter.
Foot?
Oh, I'm swinging my foot up there with a shoe on.
No
Dude, it's not
way.
gonna hurt.
I've
and you
been
have the
to a-
best chance.
Okay,
of
how
breaking
much
it.
can you squat?
I've been
how
to a
much can you?
kickboxing
How much can
class.
you elbow?
You go to a kickboxing class and they say right kick, and you're like, I'm barely moving this thing. They need to teach me how to kick, I guess, because it doesn't like I'm moving it more with my fist than I am with my foot. Yes, your legs are stronger than the arms, but with how high up it is, I mean, you have to like.
Oh, dude.
Do you jump and then
Oh, okay,
falcon
is
kick?
is this van? Is this car?
I think either way, I
was
can.
imagining it higher
I can
up.
somewhat.
If
get
it's my
foot up
truck,
there.
I don't know if I could kick worth a darn up there. I have to like get up on like the running boards and get up there. But
Yeah, I'm coming around to foot a little bit, but
especially
still.
if you, I mean, your
And I
elbow
think
that
foot
would
just
that would hurt
elbow would
so
hurt so
bad.
elbow would hurt so
Elbow
bad.
is so sensitive.
And I think foot is stronger and would hurt less.
Because you're thinking shoe is on and you hit it like with the base of your foot, like you go into the.
yeah, you have a shoe on.
Yeah,
But you go in like this,
anywhere
I'm
on my
saying?
foot.
I'm saying the bottom part of your foot or your bottom part of your shoe. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you're not kicking it like a soccer ball. Like
Absolutely
you're,
not.
If I
No.
had to, I might try. Like it would still hurt less than elbow. I feel like with a good shoe on.
No, top of your foot. Well, I don't know how much.
I would
elbow
never
hurt.
top foot. I would never top foot.
I would try the elbow.
Okay.
Then foot.
So it's not even a matter of like how many times it's like, can we even do it?
Yeah, I would not trust my fist to break through a car window.
Yeah, I also wouldn't go body part to start. I would like take a sharp rock.
Oh yeah,
Oh, a sharp rock.
I think way better chance of that.
That would be like the first option, and then if nothing's around, then you go body parts, elbow, foot, fist.
Sharp rock's a good idea.
Because I've seen the way they actually break in, and it's like this little bitty tool that's like super, super sharp, and they just like it's going crazy in San
Oh yeah,
Francisco
car
right now.
thieves. They just a quick little tap and they're in.
Yeah, they just tap it.
What do you mean?
It's like this really sharp tool. I'm
They
guessing it's
tap
made
it
out of
and
something
then
really
what do they
strong.
do? Like, what's the next step?
The
Tap
glass-
it,
the
it
glass is
shatters,
broken.
and then
Yeah.
they hit it, and then like
Oh, I see.
break it.
Okay.
But yeah, because you have to like, give it enough force to where it like spider webs or whatever,
Yeah.
and
then
then
you're
you
good.
hit it. Yeah. Huh. Little tiny rock.
Okay. All that to say.
We should try that on Timon's car too.
if
now I'm
it
so
comes
curious.
to
Well, yeah.
it. Well, that's the thing is like, you promised you wouldn't call the cops no matter what we did, right?
I'm going to go incognito window so no one thinks anything. What tool to break car glass? Not to break into a car, just to break the glass. Car window breaker. Oh, wow. That's what it's called on Amazon. $6. Amazon Prime's getting pretty good. If I needed to get into a car, maybe just Amazon Prime it really quickly.
Car window breaker reminds me, I've seen advertised seatbelt silencer, and it's just like a thing you just stick in there. Seatbelt alarm silencer. Instead of actually buckling your seatbelt, you just stick the thing in there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just kind of a funny concept. It was like seatbelt alarm silencer and bottle opener, like all in one. It's like, why you don't want either of those things if you're driving.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Dude, I bet like the farmers of the world, the Steve Coops of the world, I bet they love those things.
That's a good point.
You're driving around the country, you don't need your seatbelt
Yeah,
on
because
every
I
time
thought
you're in
it was like more so, the context I saw was more of like a meme, I think. Like
I see.
just because that's like a funny idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, for like just hopping in and driving across the field.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I was gonna say my kids, like Hattie's big enough to where like the seatbelt alarm goes off on her in the front
Yeah.
seat sometimes, and it's like we're driving in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
You good?
Just like looking at time.
Just looking good. Anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued to try to steal a car, and I want it to be Timon's.
Yeah. Go
And
for
then I
it.
might get a taste for it and actually get ready.
Now that you've tasted it,
Yeah.
you like it.
Did you go through a phase in high school of like pranking people in their cars?
Nothing's coming to mind.
I did a few times, but it was never like in good faith. It was like always like they kind of made me mad by what they did with my car, so I'm going to get them back.
What kind of pranks?
I'm trying to remember exactly what we did. There was one
Post-it note your car?
Somebody post-it noted my car. Yeah, I think that was somebody did like Vaseline on my like handles or something like that. Yeah, I think somebody did a shaving cream in my like vents.
I think people maybe just hated you. Did you just have a lot of enemies?
I think there was like they did the stuff on the windows. I was like, you suck.
Like did you do
Classic,
urine in
yeah.
your gas tank? It like ruins your transmission.
It wasn't urine. Yeah.
Yeah, those are all good pranks.
It was like, this is not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if all those were mine, but like definitely like people did those to me and my friends that like
Steal your
Like
tires.
Scott had he had glasses, but then he had to have glasses on top of those glasses, and they just made fun of that a lot.
How'd they make fun of him?
They said, "Hey, 8 Eyes."
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of remembering that high school was kind of a hard time for me. I don't know. You never did? You never went through that time?
Not that I can. No.
Okay. All right.
My teachers would do a prank on me where they would like give me bad grades at the end of the year and like pretty often like send me to like the principal's office and like in school suspension. It's like a prank. They would do it even like when I moved schools. I don't know how the old teachers told the new teachers, but it was like a continuous prank they would keep doing. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
So I got pretty bad grades the whole time, like as a prank.
Did you prank them back ever?
I did. I brought a gun to school.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did that get him?
I shouldn't. I should stop. Rachel is.
Rachel. you're so like you have a conscience now. Like I should. Rachel's.
I think not just being with a woman, but being with a woman who is the counselor for
Working for a school.
elementary school. Yeah,
Oh man.
just joking.
Hey, how about I do a Christmas gift guide for you guys?
Oh, what's the
Yeah.
category this week? People are dying.
Everyone's talking about it. This one is just Brad's favorite things. Brad's favorite things.
Fun. I know. I gave you a look. Don't worry about the look.
And it could be Brad/Jake/Timon's favorite things. Maybe this will spark something for you guys.
If I think of some.
Some of these things
I'll
are
pop
just,
in.
please. Some of these things you've probably heard me talk about before. Some of these things are probably too big for your small budget, $40 for your family member. Some of them are cheap, whatever. Brad's favorite things. Number 1, nitro kegerator.
MSRP.
MSRP. I bet you could get a good setup, more or less $500. They make like cheaper versions that are like you use them once and whatever for maybe $75 though.
Okay.
So you go anywhere you want.
Oh no, Brad, it looks like you're getting a phone call.
Yes.
Do you want me to link my phone or you just want to take it yourself?
Can I just use your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like an Indiana area code.
Hi, this is Brad. Yes. Uh-huh. Sure, I'll hold.
Who is it?
It's Main Street Roaster.
All right.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, Jake was just about to do the ad read. Do you have anything you want him to add? Sorry, ad. I know. Okay. Yeah, so just talk about the beans, talk about how delicious they are.
Okay. They have
Can I tell him about the celebrity sponsors? No, not yet. Okay, just us.
What? Tell me.
It's Simone Biles. It's not official yet. Okay. Yeah, no, we can wait and talk about that once Biles gets her beans. Yeah. Right. Of course. Okay.
Yep.
Second. Okay. No problem at all. We're just doing ad read.
Timon's giving me this signal. I think I have to do it soon.
Go
I think
ahead. Go ahead. Jake's
Okay.
going to start, but I can just
Okay.
talk while you do it.
This episode is sponsored by Main Street Roasters.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'll
They
pull that up.
provide.
Go ahead. No, bean,
You said
coffee. Yeah.
beans and grounds.
Mm-hmm.
You can get these as grounded or like K cups or as
Yeah, so it's
Simone
6, 7,
bean
8.
or
Dude.
they didn't know.
All right. Can I call you right back?
They have.
Thank you.
You can always get Simone if you already bought some.
And they have Samoan flavors, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
This could go in your stomach. This could go in your gallbladder where a bile is made.
Dude, you're spelling it out too much.
Too much?
It's too much, man.
They have K cups.
They're not going to have to take a leap to figure that out.
Dude.
Dude, what the flip?
Dude.
Come on, dude. They're going to get pommeled with orders.
Nice. Dude. Parallel bars.
Dude,
Floor routine.
give him the rings. Shoot, sorry.
Hey, no phone case. Be careful. That's
How'd that even happen? Hey, Main Street Roasters, 10% off GRKC. They're the best coffee in the world. MainStreetRoasters.com. Get them today. I recently got a griddle insert for my grill, aka turning into a Blackstone kind of like style thing on the grill. So rather than getting a whole Blackstone, look and see if you can get just the insert in there. Really enjoy it. Made some pancakes on it recently. Made some tacos, other things. Fajitas, fun times. You know me, love me a smokeless fire pit.
I thought that was going to be on your list.
Yes. One of my favorite things in the world is a fire pit, making a fire. Starting to enjoy it more and more, like alongside of my kids, which is really fun. Smokeless fire pit. Next, simple but effective wireless charger. Wireless charger. Okay? It's nice to have. You don't have to worry about the fuss of the cords and everything else.
Oh, the fuss.
The fuss.
You charge your phone with it?
Yes.
Where at? Like nightstand?
Yes.
Okay.
But they have so many cool ones these days. You can do phone plus watch plus AirPods, all the things. Nice. I'll use it for my AirPods as well. It sits up. Mine sits up so I can watch something.
Holy cow.
I know. It's wild. A leather bag. I have a specific leather bag from John Kander, great sponsor of ours, leather goods company. And but any leather bag is just a nice thing to have. Nice like adult manly thing to have. I recently got into electric toothbrush, my Sonicare. Great gift.
So ticklish.
Is it?
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't do
Really?
it. I've tried 20 times.
Have you really?
Tickles
Yeah.
me.
Electric toothbrush is the same effect as like warming up your voice with like a. It just makes your nose itch.
Ah.
Yeah.
You get used to it. few more here. A Buck pocket knife. Buck is the brand. Pocket knife, though. It's nice to have. I've never thought I was a pocket knife guy. I still don't like carry one all the time, but I have one always in my truck, and I use it way more often than you would imagine.
I have that with the box cutter.
Yeah.
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have thought.
Same idea. Magic Bullet. Love me a Magic Bullet. I make protein shakes in it almost every day. Super affordable, just little personalized things. It's fun because with kids and stuff, they can all make their own little smoothies and stuff. And they all have their own cups. You don't have to like pour it into the cups from the smoothie thing. So love me a Magic Bullet. Pizza oven. My Uni pizza oven is so awesome. If you've never done like a propane powered pizza oven, it's just so awesome and fun. And it literally makes pizzas in 1 minute. So that's really fun.
Wow, that's quick.
Yeah. It's the setup and putting it all together and stuff does take a while. But then once it's actually time to cook, fun times. A few more of my favorite things. I have read some books this year, which is different than normal. 4 different books that I loved. 3 of them are nonfiction. They are The Intentional Father by John Tyson, Habits of the Household by Justin Whitmore Early, and then also I just finished up Made for People by Justin Early as well. So good. And then there's a fiction book, Early Tales of Snow and Oakham. Just a really good like coming of age book. These 2 young boys, written by this Kanakuk guy, so it's got all these like Kanakuk parallels in it. It's really cool. A cup holder expander.
Whoa.
Watch out.
Look out.
It just helps you put your bigger, like I have a Yeti water bottle, can put it in the, it just helps fit different size cup holders. And then Rowback.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm wearing Rowback all the time.
Yeah.
Just whether it's pants, top, both, vest, whatever, GRKC20 for a nice little discount on Rowback. But just as high quality, really comfortable gear for fitness or just for everyday. So those are my favorite things.
That's fun. I can't think of a single thing that I haven't, like, that you can't already predict me saying on this podcast.
Well, just say it to consolidate.
Diva detergent.
Yes.
So good. So great. Friday Pickleball just came out with bags and apparel.
Okay.
So if you already have paddles,
Yeah.
new stuff to buy. What else was I going to say? Timon, you got anything?
I'm not thinking of much of anything.
What do you think of your Graham merch? You like that? It looks good on camera today.
Thanks. Yeah, I like it. Accidentally sent me 2. Thanks, Graham.
Oh.
Sweet. I like, they've been a sponsor, QP goat soap, but any kind of goat soap. I really like how that feels.
Yeah.
Using a bar soap for your head?
I'm a bar soap guy.
I would have never thought.
Yep.
I love the way it feels.
Absolutely.
That was one of my favorite things. Socks over sweatpants, running a mile every day,
Work gloves.
fun wife, deerskin gloves. Oh, I do like bubblers. I love bubblers. Only 69 milligrams of caffeine, so not too much. Just a little pick me up, little hold me over.
That's funny. I wouldn't know like what is a lot, what is a little bit. Like 69 milligrams sounds like a lot to me.
It's right in the middle. I think.
Like what's Coca-Cola? Like what's a can of pop have?
Oh, probably around there. But
Yeah.
most energy drinks are like 200,
Oh, okay.
and that's where you feel a little crazy, a little monkey in a garage.
That's why it's a little too much. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what a can of soda pop has, or even like a cup of coffee. I bet a cup of
probably
coffee is
varies.
like 200.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? Oh, I had something to say about. Oh, speaking of drinks, I had a ghostie reach out to me about some of your habits, Brad. She's worried about you.
Okay.
Can I read you this text?
Well, reach out to you, not me.
Well, I'm good friends with her from.
Okay.
She texted me. To Brad, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I was listening to the episode, hearing you talk about the electrolyte drink,
Ooh.
which is great,
Yes.
but she's worried that maybe you shouldn't be starting your day with it.
Talk to me.
She says, like, if you're not working out and sweating for 45 minutes or more, then it's adding unnecessary salt to the body.
Okay.
It increases fluid intake into the bloodstream and can increase blood pressure and throw off your fluid balance. It's the equivalent of dousing your food in salt, basically.
Okay.
Now,
So I shouldn't start with it unless I am normally working out's a strong word, but I'm normally going like an hour-long walk after I drink it.
ooh, take that, Kylie. Yeah, we left out information to confuse you on purpose.
Yeah.
She's also a dietitian in training. So aren't we all? No, just kidding. Kidding, Kylie.
Interesting though. No, that's great. I appreciate her looking out.
Yeah, I think she's trying to help, but
I have not been very consistent with her recently, but I do enjoy taking it. So
I love it too.
I just think in general, like so often we just need more water and more electrolytes in our body. I think that we're just, that's often, we don't need more caffeine necessarily. We need more of that stuff.
I don't know much about anything. Granted, I am a dietitian in training, but my theory is like if you have too much of something, your body will just pee it out.
When it's salt.
Bring it on.
Yeah. When it's sugar.
No matter what it is.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, fat, dairy, carbs.
Yeah.
Flush it out.
And just
Pee out that
pee.
fat. Yeah.
And just pee. That's why it's called waste.
Yep.
That's good, Jake.
So
So Kylie, let us know if that's true too.
let us know if there are any flaws in anything there. But yeah, always appreciate you guys looking out.
Yeah, I really do. That's interesting. I'll think about that.
There were people looking out for me. They thought I pronounced hokas as holkas on purpose. That was a joke. But I do appreciate you thinking maybe he
Just in case.
doesn't know how it works. Yeah.
Just
Just in case.
Just in case Jake's never made a joke before. About anything. We've always people are going to be like last episode, I think we said mandolin instead of mandible.
Yeah.
Like, do they really think it's mandolin? It's like, no, we don't. Of course not.
Good point.
You know, it's like we made jokes. It's so funny. Like when we were doing more jean short stuff, like I remember, especially when we started, you and Trey had obviously done it a lot more than I had. I remember being like, we don't need to spell out the joke like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were like,
Trey and I were always like,
be
yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, like you kind of need to.
Because
Kind of
then
takes
every
away
once in a
from the
while
art.
we wouldn't, spell the joke, and people would be like, do you realize he said that wrong or something? It's like, that's a joke. Like,
It's a comedy channel. You follow this for comedy, right?
we did 10 different jokes in a row. That was the joke of that little part.
I'm seeing it a lot with making pickleball content because it's such a niche audience anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're necessarily comedy fans, but they like pickleball content. So it's a lot of their first. It feels like it's their first time going to a comedy show. And they see all these videos like, what's he saying? I wouldn't do that on the court. It's like, oh gosh, this is infuriating. Just move along. Why even comment if you don't get something? Imagine if I commented, I don't get it on every video I ever saw.
And imagine just commenting on
A reel that you swiped on.
Yeah. Yeah, not even like a fan. You're not even a fan of it.
Just got shown this video. Don't really get it. Don't really understand why it has so many views. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thanks. Thank you.
I will keep that in mind.
Appreciate it.
I've found myself commenting on stuff more recently.
Oh boy, negatively?
I don't think mostly negatively. I try not to just like throw out a negative comment for no reason.
Okay, good. That's really the issue. What kind of stuff are we talking?
I honestly don't know. Like if I see it's been posted recently and I just have like a random thought I think of, like, why not I'll write it down.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like something I follow, I don't know, like I can't really think of specifics. Like I follow some just like thing that posts like movie trailers or something like that. I was like, saw this in my recommended today. It was like unsettling or whatever. And then I got some, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know. Just sometimes I'll throw my thoughts out there.
You're adding to the commentary.
Yeah.
Online discourse. Some would say. Do you want to do s'mores?
Yes.
Brad, you won last week with the Christmas songs.
I didn't. I really didn't.
No, you did not.
I felt good about it. Apparently people were saying that Joy of the World's not a Christmas song. Hot take.
Why do they say it's not? And why do they say it is?
Which one would you like to be?
Either.
I think they're saying it's more like the second coming of Christ.
Oh, it's futuristic.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come.
Yeah. I agree. I think it works for both though. Like I have no problem with it being sung at Christmas and stuff, but it is less of a Christmas song in my opinion.
Yeah, I understood. Once they said that, I was like, okay, but I'm still vibing.
Oh yeah.
I still get pumped about Joy of the World, the Savior reigns. Give me all of it. Okay, so this week we're doing a very contentious one. Let's just start off right now and just say, let's just promise each other we're not going to fight.
This could get nasty.
Okay, time. This is something we're all really passionate about. We're doing the Smores of Reindeer.
Yep.
Smores of Reindeer. And I won last week, so I'm going to go Timon.
You're not giving yourself the first pick?
Nope,
Sweet.
I'm being nice to Timon
Great.
because Timon's going to fall for it. Timon's going to take the bait. I'm going to go Timon, Brad, Jake.
Great.
So these are the Smores of Reindeer, Timon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is this Santa's reindeer or just of reindeer?
go ahead, Timon.
All
Oh
right.
no.
S'mores of reindeer.
S'mores
What
of
do you have
Reindeer.
up your sleeve, Brad? I have to go with Rudolph first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good pick. I had him number one on my
Knew
list.
you would.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I think because I was thinking, oh, maybe that's the obvious pick, but I looked at the lyrics of the song. I'm like, he's just he doesn't seem like a prideful guy.
Yeah.
He just like stuck through it and got like the reward for being loyal.
I like Rudolph because he's brown and a little red. He reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, Rudolph first.
Yeah, he was my 1-1. He was the top pick.
Yeah.
Arguments against Rudolph. I did make notes on every single one of these.
Okay.
Kind of like a draft board. Kind of like
Injury prone.
I numbered them in order, so I already know exactly who I'm picking next. It says he's the most famous reindeer of all. You know who else is famous?
Hitler.
Please, who else?
He also does have Hitler's first name like mostly in his name. not to advocate against my own pick.
Yeah, where do you think that
That
comes
is
from? Dolph.
Rudolph Hitler.
Dolph.
Yeah, Dolph. Yeah.
He's the most famous reindeer of all.
Yikes.
He's not the most loved reindeer of all. The reindeer loved him. You know who else is loved by men? Is he seeking the approval of man, or
You know
is
who
he
else
seeking
is
the approval
red?
of- Who? He'll go down in history. Think about it.
Yeah.
He'll go down in history. So
I didn't. You guys both looked at the song. I should have thought about the
only
lyrics.
for Rudolph. That's the only one you get any information on. All right, good first pick, Timon.
I watched a
Thanks.
documentary on Prancer. It was longer than it needed to be.
All right, Timon says Rudolph. Brad, my first pick is going to be Dasher. Of
Dang
course.
it.
Dasher.
He was legitimately going to be my first pick. That's annoying.
Okay. Well, that's really annoying, bro. We promised we wouldn't get mad at each other.
It's hard.
I know. Just fight through it. No, rumor has it that Dasher, that without him, Santa wouldn't even be able to get the stat is wouldn't even be able to get to the Americas until December 27th every year.
Yeah, he's kind of the horseback. He's kind of the torque.
He is 100%.
Throttle.
He's the lightning. Yeah, he's the Dasher. He's fast. He's what makes it possible. Everyone's like, it's not scientifically possible to do all that. It wouldn't be without Dasher.
Yeah, he led to the Incredibles Dash. I think he's kind of
Yeah, Dasher.
You don't get one without the other.
Rudolph, Adolf.
Yeah,
Who would you pick?
yeah.
So
I was
my
going to say Dasher was lower on my list. I thought he was like, he's just always been salty and he's always in a bad mood because he was replaced by Rudolph
you think?
at the top.
You think he's in a bad mood, or you think he's humbly taking his spot?
I could see that. It's kind of a
Second in
Drew
line.
Bledsoe kind of thing. Like I
Yeah.
had the team just fine.
I think he brings it up way more than he needs to. Like, well,
I don't
used
think
to
he
have
does,
that job.
Timon. I don't think he
He
does.
brings it up a lot. You think?
No.
Yeah, and then Rudolph came in. Like,
Yeah,
we
he'll
know.
like, slip into conversation like, we get it, Dasher. Like, stop.
Yeah. I think
Company Christmas
Timon,
parties.
if you understood the role that Dasher played in the Rudolph team, he should be the only one anybody's talking about. I said Rudolph. I meant reindeer. Silly. All right, Jake, your first pick.
Third pick of the draft. First one for me is going to go to Comet.
Okay, sure.
Comet.
Good pick.
Comets. In general, very beautiful, very rare, very bright. Things you want in a reindeer leading the charge for your sleigh. Comet really takes on the personality of the entire workforce itself up in the sky. Streaking through the sky, delivering joy at the speed of light. Comet is really the one. He's kind of the unsung hero. He's kind of your fullback you forget about. Your point guard, with a lot of the assists, none of the points.
Okay.
Your role player,
Yeah, that's Comet.
but a heck of a role player.
That's good. I had some notes on Comet. I said he doesn't put work into his practice. He's not a practice guy, but come game time, he's an elite performer. He's one of those guys. It's just like he's not a workaholic. He's not a workhorse. He's ready to go, and he's one of the best.
My next pick is a real just meat and potatoes reindeer.
Don't you pick him.
I think we all know where I'm going with this one.
Don't do it.
This guy, I mean, just gets it done. What do you need, coach? Hey, you say jump, I say on who? I say on what roof? That goes to Blitzen.
No!
Dang it. Dang it, dude.
Blitzen is just...
He was my number 3.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I got him in the second round. Blitz is just great. He'll do whatever you need him to do. He'll take the bullet. He'll take the grenade. He'll take the coal. He's just a go-getter.
Yeah. Yep. That's absolutely right. He was number 3 on my board. I'm sad to miss him, but I also didn't expect to get him at this point. So, yeah, he's the thunder to Dasher's lightning. He's kind of the captain of the ship. So
That's good.
all right, my second pick is going to be Dancer. Dancer is one of those guys. I don't know. Have you seen the evolution of dance, Timon?
No.
Have you seen Andy Bernard do it with no music?
Yeah. Dancer is one of those guys. He has evolved over time. I mean, he's not stayed the same. He's understood that, in order to continue to be the best, you have to continue to change with the times. And that's Dancer for you. He can do the old school way. He can do the waltz. He can do the salsa, but he's also crumping. He's also,
Really? You think?
Oh my gosh. You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Look up Reindeer Dancer Crump Christmas Eve dubstep.
How do you spell crump?
Crump.
Okay.
KR Crump.
Christmas Eve
No.
dubstep?
Christmas dubstep.
Reindeer Dance Crump Christmas
The 2011
dubstep.
version is by far the best.
Ukraine 2011.
Ukrainian 2011.
Ukraine 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Wow.
Timon, can you put it on the screen?
Crump is with a K.
Yeah.
All right. Good pick.
Thanks.
Okay. I got to go with Donner next.
Yikes.
No, I love Donner.
Do you?
He's kind of awkward to start a conversation with at the very beginning, but he's like the funniest out of all of them. Like,
Really?
yeah, Donner he's a little bit in the background, but he'll throw in just like the funniest one-liner every once in a while. And he's just a team player.
Okay.
I love Donner.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't hold this against him, but Donner just reminds me of the Donner Party, was that people who I think they all just like died in the winter. You met the Donner Party? They were like Oregon Trail type, like, hunting as they go, and
Couldn't handle the winter?
they just could, yeah, they don't seem like they would be built for Santa's sleigh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the kind of guy I want to. But hey, what if they were making jokes? Would that help them stay alive?
10 more minutes.
Maybe.
Barely.
Donner. Yeah, so Timon's about humor on his team.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to say another kind of a little bit weird but fun is Cupid. I think Cupid, he's naked most of the time. but he's got this, I don't know. He's just a fun guy to hang around, and he's like up in the front of the reindeer from what I've seen. Mm-hmm. And he's also just a solid team player.
So you got Adolf, Donner, and Stupid in your team so far? Is that right?
Adolf, Dahmer, and Stupid.
We're all avoiding the obvious ones. Gonna make me pick it, huh?
No, I'm picking next. I'm picking Vixen right away.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The harlot of the crew?
No,
You
excuse me.
really went with Vixen. That was
Vixen.
bottom-
Vixen was my number
bottom
6
of my list.
Vixen was 6 on my list.
Oh, I was gonna go like one of the unchosen ones over Vixen.
Oh, no way. No, it's a she. She brings the wow factor, the pizzazz to the crew.
Yeah, because she's inviting boys over.
She was the Rudolph before Rudolph. She was the thing that made Santa's sleigh special.
Slay.
Slay Vixen. Yes, dude. But at the same time, she's a bring your lunch pail to work kind of person.
That's not the Vixen I knew in high school.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Vixen I knew in high school, we wouldn't let her on our roof.
I'd bring a hard hat if you're seeing Vixen. Lunch pail.
Prime Vixen. Look
Prime
out.
Vixen. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a problem. Yeah.
So
All right.
Vixen. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm so pumped I got Vixen in the third round.
No way. That's gonna lose you the vote right there. I'm a little. I think this one's still available, and I like it. Prancer.
Yeah, it's still available for a reason.
It's not as bad as Vixen.
Oh no!
It's not as bad as Vixen.
Stop. It's the non-contentious s'mores.
Prancer, I see Prancer as kind of the Aphrodite of the reindeer.
Okay.
Thoughts, questions?
Remind me who Aphrodite is.
Oh, the beautiful one.
Okay.
Just kind of
But in just like a nice way, not like
You guys
Vixen.
realize Prancer's a guy though.
in what version of Santa's Bible are you read?
People thought Prancer was a guy in like the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Santa came down and said, no, it's a
Why do
lady
they call him
Prancer.
Prancer?
Her name is Prancer. Just light on her feet.
Okay.
Very beautiful. Is like, not quite like dancer is like, this is my full-time thing. Like I'm dancer. Prancer's like, I could do it, but I'm like well-rounded. Like I don't need to make it my whole like personality.
Gotcha.
Need me to dance? I'll dance. Need me to prance? Of course. Easy. What do you need?
Okay. Very good. That's fine.
Cute girl.
Yeah.
Um,
And then your fourth pick.
and then my fourth pick, I'm gonna go Blunder.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously didn't make the cut for like the first 9 just because he does make a lot of blunders.
Yeah.
But he's like a good kid, and like I get why he didn't make the cut, but at the same time, like one reindeer goes down, that's the first guy I'm bringing up. Blunder,
Yeah.
he's got good parents, he's got a good heart.
Yeah.
He'll do anything for you.
From my experience, he's a little awkward, but he means well. He's just a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's not really his fault. You can't
Yeah.
hold it against him. He's a yes man in the best way. I know when we were doing training and Santa was having trouble, he like greased up the chimney for Santa, and I thought that was really nice of him.
Wow.
Didn't get the job, but yeah,
Yeah.
good guy.
But didn't matter. That's not why he was greasing up the chimney. It's because he was just being a selfless person.
Yeah, it turns out he greased it way too much. Santa slid down, broke his tailbone. Blunder.
Ugh.
But, like I said, means well. What about you?
Yeah, my last pick is going to be Bambi.
Okay.
Bambee.
Okay.
So the main reason, like, and it is honestly a value pick at number 4 here, but the main reason people are not, picking him, you don't know about him, is because there's this other deer named Bambi already.
Yeah.
In the world, like you think of Bambi, you don't think of Bambi, you think of Bambi, and then they're like, well, is there anything else we can call you? Because you have all the intangibles to be a reindeer. And they're like, he goes, yeah, they also call me the Great Bambino.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, shoot, that's
1920s roll around.
that's Babe Ruth. Yeah, you're done. It's out of here. So we haven't heard of him. But the people back in the 1800s, they'll know Bambi was the best.
Incredible reindeer.
Bambi and Dasher and Dancer and Prancer. It's like, whoa. It's like completely different back
Yeah.
in the day. So,
It's a
never
pick
got
for the older
respect they
crowd
deserved. Yes.
voting.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Or people that know their history.
Yep.
So,
Story is.
Bambi.
Yeah.
All right, time and final pick. I think we all kind of know the last one left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say that it's like the bottom of the barrel. Like I think
Really?
my next pick is solid. So I have to go with Shimmer.
Oh, Shimmer.
So Shimmer,
Look at that
he's
shimmer.
kind of like a standout, kind of a star, but just was a little much for the team.
Yeah.
Like he made it through the first like 3 rounds of auditions, I think, for like the song, but just got barely edged out by Comet.
Yeah.
And
Comet's bright.
yeah, but he still has good talent. He does like a one thing everyone loves. He does like a Santa impression that's really good. And yeah, Shimmer's just a fun guy.
Yeah, Shimmer's
locker
solid
room guy.
But you can't have a team with 2 quarterbacks. Can't have a religion with 2 popes.
They didn't want to outshine.
Yeah, you
anybody
can't have
else.
Rudolph
Yeah.
and Shimmer.
Yep.
You got to make your pick.
Shimmer's nose is like golden.
Yeah.
It's like we can't have 2 special noses.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a laughing stock.
So I think Shimmer, like in a different world, would be a leader of the pack, but Rudolph just barely beat him.
Someone else's sleigh, someone else's holiday. If he could find his
Yeah.
way, maybe. But not Santa.
Yep.
So to recap, we got Timon says Rudolph, Donner, Cupid, Shimmer. Brad says Dasher, Dancer, Vixen, Bambi. And Jake says Comet, Blitzen, Prancer, and Blunder.
Yep. Well, folks, it's that time of year. 3 things come to mind.
121.
Eating good. Feeling good and gifting good. What do all 3 of those have in common?
Good.
The word good.
Yes.
Ranchers.com website sponsoring us. And in a way, kind of sponsoring you guys. because they can give you all those things. They can give you an opportunity to do some good gifting. They've got some holiday boxes right now, $99. Check them out on their website. You can have some good meat, whatever you want. High quality Wagyu beef, high quality chicken, fish even, ground beef, pork, whatever you want. And also feeling good because none of it's going to have any antibiotics, any hormones, or seed oils.
Yes, it's local. You can trust the American process. It's made right here in America, packaged here in America. Everything about it is American. You're not having to worry about any outside sources. This is straight from America. Steakhouse
No
quality.
commies.
No, none of the commies. None of them people. No, let's not go. Yeah, it saves you time and money. All the cuts are pre-trimmed, delivered straight to your door, frozen, ready for you to prepare whenever you're ready for it. So they do have an offer of $25 off every single box, plus a free add-on for a year. That add-on can either be chicken, beef, salmon, or bacon. And just use the promo code GRKC to get that. Free express shipping, as always. GRKC is the promo code at goodranchers.com. It's American meat delivered. It's the best.
Extremely high quality, extremely convenient. Those are the main two things you need to know. It's going to save you time, save you money.
And
Just do
good.
it.
It's good.
Just do it.
You guys have any honorable mentions?
Slacker.
Slacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blunder's twin sister.
Tumblr. Slacker.
Yeah. They're fraternal, but you can kind of see in the way they act that they're like twins.
I have Martin. Bob Buttons.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I was looking at the list just earlier. There's a reindeer from back in the day called Knack Baxter.
Really?
Yeah. This is kind of a off the wall one. That's why I didn't pick it. But Beethoven the dog.
Oh, yeah. I had that one on my honorable mentions.
Like after he was done doing like Beethoven's fourth, like on the
They
movies.
put him up there.
Yeah. It's kind of a sad career for him. Didn't end great. Tore his ACL, and they just kind of put him in the woodshed. But
Yeah, I thought about it. He was just kind of a downer. I didn't.
yeah.
I took him off my list.
And then Terry the Kid Terrell. Just a solid pick, but not worthy of a Shmores.
Yeah.
The only one we haven't said yet, I had Snacker. Snacker's great, obviously, but just like can't stop.
Can't stop.
He's
yeah.
trying to get out of the chimney. He wants those cookies, and it's just a problem. You got to rehook him to the sleigh, and just like personality higher. He doesn't make the top 9.
Yeah.
Well, Santa's not gonna like if somebody's taking away their snacks.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just they butt heads.
Right.
Yeah. I had Bashful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dwarf?
I had Sneezy.
The dwarf?
No, Reindeer.
Oh, okay.
Happy, Sleepy. That's it.
Doc?
No.
No, Doc.
Who's that?
Okay.
No, never heard of that reindeer.
Yeah.
No, we're doing
I
reindeer.
just had these 4. I'm not doing, I don't know who Doc is.
Oh, never heard of that.
That's great.
Weird.
Well, that's been Shmores.
Reindeer s'mores. Good
Reindeer
idea.
Shmores, yeah. Oh, good times, man.
Good
Timon,
times.
I'm ready to steal your car.
Can't
It's
wait.
Fun.
I'd be so excited.
Been going to the chiropractor a few times this past week.
Oh, what for?
Back's been bothering me. And the first day I go, so there's a chiropractor, there's people that we know from a church. He's a chiropractor in Olathe. So I went down there, and the first day, he adjusts me. He's like, "Oh, Brad, I feel so bad for you."
Oh, Brad.
And for whatever, how would you feel if somebody, if your back is hurting and then somebody feels it and says they feel bad for you? How do you
It's like when I was told that redheads have higher pain tolerance. It's like, that's right.
It's like,
yeah, poor
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been living with that. No problem.
Yeah.
Please fix it though.
Yeah.
But hey, good for me. I was willing to put up with it.
I was thankful. If he was like, "Oh yeah, I could see why maybe you would feel
Maybe a little tiny baby knot back here. You're like, dang it. That was really giving me trouble.
Brad, yeah, you are. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you. It just was so affirming of oh, thank you. Not that I ever was just if it hurts at all, I should probably try to fix something about myself. But it's well, yeah, good. This is a real thing that this is worth me trying to fix it kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. But I had gone to the chiropractor, our kids go to the chiropractor sometimes. And so does Catherine. It's this woman, Catherine's age and Catherine's size.
Is this woman, she lives in a tree? Is that the one you go see?
No. Well, not anymore. Not in the winter.
No, I was thinking of Dr. On.
Dr. On.
I was thinking of my guy.
Dr. On the tree. No, yeah, but this girl, like, she would try to adjust me, and I'm like, you're too small to adjust me. This guy does just fine. He's shoving me around.
He's got Donner's hooves.
Yeah.
For hands.
And it feels awesome to get popped like that. Like,
I should try this.
yeah, it's worth it. It's great.
I should. Just recently, my back's been hurting. And like, it feels kind of just like the sleep type hurt. Like, I'll also go away in a couple days, but also feel like it could be Topgolf. I don't know. Maybe. But hey, if it doesn't go away in a couple days, excuse to go to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
Win-win for me.
I had just been feeling it a lot in the morning, specifically like waking up, and I'm like, it's not going away. Like, that's what, yeah. Like, every once in a while I have back problems, but it's like, no, it's been like a month now of like being pretty like bothered by this, like holding Henry and being like, oh, I can't hold him very long.
The back is the worst.
Yeah.
It'll drive you to do crazy things.
Yeah. Do you want to tell your backstory?
No, I forget you're pretty bricked right now, but Luigi.
Really?
Yeah. Had like chronic back issues and they say he went crazy.
You're talking about Luigi?
Mario's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he really?
All those times going down the plumbing pipes. I mean, they'll do a number on you.
Really?
Not cushioned. He's landing on his feet every time. You know, the force that has on your vertebrae over and over and over.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he went nuts.
What did he do?
You think about it. Mario has Peach. Who does Luigi have? His
Nobody.
chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll drive you nuts.
So I can't look it up. Just give me like, don't spell it out,
Dude,
but just kind
it
of
gets graphic.
just in terms of fruit. Can we do that?
Luigi, the Mario character, his back pain drove him so insane that he assassinated the head of grapefruit.
What?
It's as simple as I can make it.
And it's for sure him.
That's what I read. I don't know.
It's not an AI. It's not
I don't know.
Luigi. No. That's why you never, I mean, yeah, you hear never meet your heroes. And I feel like I've met him a million times on that screen. It's just not good enough.
He had back issues the whole time.
Is Kirby okay?
Kirby's doing great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that's just like, that guy would never hurt a fly.
Because when he hit the ground, remember, he would turn himself into a brick and he hit the ground, so he's fine.
Bricked.
Rock solid. That's why you go brick.
That's why you brick.
Yep.
Wow.
Chiropractor.
It's amazing what you miss just being bricked for a few days.
Yeah, that all happened recently.
That's wild, dude. Gosh. That's okay. That's okay. You know?
The more you're bricked, the more this could be fun. Where like every week, Timon and I present to you like 2 truths and a lie, like news stories.
Yeah, that is fun.
Like, do you feel like you know stuff that has happened?
Can you think of anything off the top of your head?
Yeah, let's think. This is so hard on the fly. Just like news stories. I mean, I mainly see sports stories.
But even that, I know about Bill Belichick.
UNC job?
UNC job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said UNC job. Talk about that.
Now, which one is C job?
The UNC job. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Know about Belichick. Oh, UNC job. Talk about it in the meantime.
Okay. All right. I have at least one.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
I need to think of another one and at least make it like 1 truth and a lie.
Okay.
Okay. This is tough to do on the fly here.
Just Google what happened this week or.
Okay. I've got 2 out of 3. All right. Let's do this. All right. Option 1. Michael Vick was seen walking pit bulls and Rottweilers in his neighborhood, and his neighbors are freaking out, and they're trying to figure out if this is allowed or not.
Okay.
Option 2.
How many? Do you have any idea how many there are?
I think it was like 3 or 4.
Wow. Okay.
Like not an insane amount, but if like it's Mike Vick,
Sure.
so like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
Option 2. The guy who had the old sack record, like 20 years later, confronted Brett Favre and said he's still mad at him for giving Michael Strahan a free sack.
Yeah.
Option 3. Larry Fitzgerald Sr. incorrectly said to everyone that Randy Moss has liver cancer.
Whoa.
And now everyone's really mad at him.
Okay. I have seen a few like quick snippets about the Brett Favre thing, so I know
It's
it's true.
insane. It's crazy.
And I saw that he apologized or something.
Brett Favre is handling it really well. For a guy who stole millions of dollars from the Mississippi Welfare Fund, seems like a great guy.
You know what? I think that guy's figured it out.
I bet it was an accident. It was his interpreter. It was the Otani issue.
I have been bricked, but I do get a daily email from The Athletic that's like the pulse. And so it just has, but I did not see anything about Larry Fitzgerald or Mike Vick.
Okay, so you got a 50-50
I also
shot.
don't read it every single day, but I read it yesterday or today because of the North Carolina stuff.
Yeah, isn't that? Did you see the video of that guy? I mean, he's like, he came in like 20 years of rage, just like.
Really?
Brett Favre has no idea who he is, I think. So he just goes out to shake his hand. He doesn't shake his hand. He's like, no, I'm mad at you.
Oh, they talked about it. Like, it was like in person they had this
Yeah, it was like at some Packers memorabilia signing thing. I don't know. And Brett Favre was like, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. And he's like, you did hurt me. You still hurt me.
I'll be honest, I didn't even recognize that name. Do you know the name?
I kind of remember the name, Gastineau. But
yeah, I didn't know.
Even then, I mean, the record's been tied since then. Records are going to be broken.
Especially now that it's 17 games.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the Mike Vick thing's a lie. That's my guess.
That is correct.
Okay.
Tough to think of one on the spot.
But that is crazy about the Larry Fitzgerald thing, too.
I had no idea Larry Fitzgerald's dad was like a guy in the media or just a person at all. I didn't know Larry Fitzgerald was a junior. Did you know that? I thought he was just Larry Fitzgerald.
I think so, too. I didn't know.
I didn't know he had a junior on the... Does he have a junior on the back of his jersey? I've just never known him as a June.
No, I don't think so.
Turns out there's a scene. And I guess he's kind of a reporter or something. And anyway, because it was reported that like Randy Moss is stepping away from ESPN. No one really knew why.
Okay.
And then Larry Fitzgerald was like, just talk to a guy. I'm pretty sure it's liver cancer. And everyone else is like, dude, that's not even right. Why would you say that? No one, you're not the one to break a story about cancer. Shut up.
Yeah, these days it's just about who gets there first, not who's right always. And it's like...
Yeah, it was a bad look. His son had to be like, Dad, chill, like on Twitter.
Wow.
It's just like, hey, let's just respect her privacy.
Wow.
Calm down.
Oof.
Bad look.
That's crazy. Yeah. I had not heard that. I had not known much details about the Brett Favre thing. So if you have any other in the future, I mean, I would love to make this a segment because that means that I successfully, like it'd be motivation to me because it really is like, it's just been good for me to not be as consumed with that stuff. It's just noise. I think that's what it is. It's noise. Like it gets in the way of my own thinking and my own, I spent like literally like an hour at Lifetime the other day and I put my phone in my car and it was like that's like revolutionary to me. Like, it's like I can do this, you know? And like in that hour I had so many thoughts and so many ideas and so many like, I'm going to do this with my family. I'm going to do this with my friend, like all these different things. It's just like, I need to do this more often, you know? So anyway, but I don't know how feasible it is to do it forever.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're reading the paper, reading the classifieds. Fun. Well, if I remember, I'll bring some more news stories next week.
All right, cool.
See if you've
heard
about them. We haven't talked about this too much. There's no real reason to get super excited right now, but Friday Pickleball is in the process of making a pitch to be in Target.
Wow.
Kind of fun. It's like fun. Like we have a broker who's going to like introduce us to like the buyer at sporting goods at Target.
Cool.
And so I was like, this is kind of fun to like prepare like a deck and like I'm like collecting all this data and anecdotal evidence and just it's kind of fun.
They're good Target paddles too. I feel like they really fit in Target.
Yeah. So
what's the process?
I think it's like, I'm guessing a very long process, but right now we have like a broker who is kind of the middleman and he knows the buyer for sporting goods at Target. So like, I think we'll present them with essentially just like a PDF, just like here's like a deck of just like who we are, what we do, why we're different. And then, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, whether it works or not, I think it's just interesting to learn like, what does Target require? What do they need? Like, do they want an exclusive design? Do they just want our normal designs? Do they need a certain amount of paddles in our inventory before they make a deal? Do they, how many will they buy initially? Like, I don't know. It'd just be fun to learn all this.
Yeah, is that how it works? Like they just buy it straight up for a wholesale price, or is it like?
Yeah, I think so.
Like you just make all that money immediately. It's not like if we sell them, then you get more for this.
I think they buy them up front, so we would get like a ton of money at once, and then if it's going well, then they put in a second order.
Because your partners have done stuff with Target before.
Yes.
Okay.
Or actually, I don't think Target, but other big box retailers.
Gotcha.
No, maybe it is Target.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're right. It was Target. Anyway,
I've never been wrong. So.
But every sporting goods is different than other stuff. So it'll just be interesting. It'll be cool to see and
keep us updated.
Yeah, I think they buy it from us for a certain price, and then or you get the term MSRP is like what we suggest they
Suggested
sell it
retail
for.
price, yeah. Fun.
That's kind of cool.
That's great, dude.
Fun little update. See if anything happens. Other things with pickleball. This Saturday, so can't really invite you guys to it because it's already out. It's already happened by the time this is out. But I asked Rachel to compete in a pickleball tournament for the sake of content.
Okay.
So Zach's going to film it, and Rachel's going to play in a pickleball tournament. Like, can my wife win her first pickleball tournament with zero training?
Oh,
It's
just
like,
her, not with you. Like not
it's going to be
together.
with Molly Beck, so like women's doubles.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah, really excited for that. And then found out that they, like men's doubles is after that, and they've got a bunch of teams now. So Isaac and I are going to play right afterwards. So
Okay.
big Saturday coming up.
What's it? What's it called? Where is it played? Where you guys play?
SW19.
SW19.
Is where it's going down.
Okay.
And yeah, hopefully get some good content. And yeah, I helped incentivize Rachel to do it. I was like, I'll buy you like a fun, like kind of like skirt, like pickleball, like skirt if you do it.
Nice.
She's like, all right, I'm in. And then I forget what she gets if she wins too, but it's like she's 8 years old where I'm like having to get her to play sports, you know.
I'll
and
take
like,
you out to the Golden Corral afterwards.
and you have to try hard.
Yeah.
You can't just take the skirt. Like if you try hard, I'll get you something else.
Get a little bit up front, a little bit after.
Yeah. So she's
That's awesome.
excited. Got to miss Timon there. He's going to be young Jesus that day. So won't be there, but
Wow.
Zach's going to film.
Big weekend
Yeah.
all around.
What are you doing this weekend?
Zach's not young Jesus.
Hey, I'm young Jesus.
It's me. Yeah, they call me Young Jesus. Yeah, I was just looking at not a whole lot. We're doing on Saturday. There's a church like children's thing called Very Merry Morning. So we're going to that.
Ooh.
It's like they do like some crafts and stuff like that. But Dadderdays, Saturdays, chilling. Should be good. And there's more Christmas stuff. Yeah, going to Polar Express tomorrow for and it's like it's at the IMAX in Union Station. And so like I think I'll take them from there to Fritz's probably at Union Station or at Crown Center. And
They showed Union Station during the Chiefs game, and I was like, I want to go here.
have
It
you not
looks
been
awesome.
at Christmas?
I
Dude,
think
it's like
yeah,
it's
I
the
forgot.
place.
I forgot. I think I've been before, but yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, yeah, Union Station anytime is unbelievable,
Mm-hmm.
but at Christmas it's beautiful. Oh, it's so fun. And I think the Polar Express, maybe you should go to Polar Express, honestly. It's like $3 for tickets, something like that. That's crazy. Oh, don't make fun of me for that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. $3 for movie IMAX in Union Station?
$3 for IMAX. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just spent 21 for
Thank
tickets
you.
for Interstellar tonight.
So
Yeah,
stop it. Okay?
I didn't say it.
Timon, cut it
Time
out.
and quit. Just because you got Rudolph. Give.healingwaters.org/PMD match.
Say
That's
it again.
all you
Say
need to hear.
Say it again.
Give.healingwaters.org/PMD match. Does it sound serious? It's because in some ways it is. In other ways, hey, it still is.
It still is.
We're having fun here, but there is a serious problem out there that we need to address, and it is called clean water and people not having it.
Yeah, billions of people in the world, billions with a B, don't have access to clean water, whether it's to eat with, to shower with, to wash their hands with,
Clean with.
And there's a lot of people as well who are dying every year, children dying every year from not having access to clean water. So we, alongside a company called PMD, alongside a company called Healing Waters, is partnering together alongside you, the Ghosties, trying to raise money to give first world solutions to some of these problems in third world parts of the country that need our help. So with your donation, whether it's one time or monthly, either way you do it, it's going to be matched by PMD, and all the money is going to help people who don't have access to clean water.
Yeah, it's amazing. So if you don't know, PMD is a beauty company that sells really high quality products. If you donate in December, they will give you a 50% off code that will get you 50% off your first order with PMD. You'll also be entered into this pool prize package place raffle for a beauty product bundle, $427 value, Jake.
Not bad.
And yeah, ultimately they're just matching the donations and the generous gifting that you are giving to them. So once again, it's give.healingwaters.org/PMD match. Please consider donating today to help our friends who are doing so many great things through Healing Waters. So
Thank you.
should be fun.
Quick announcement. I looking for roommates in the Olathe house. My sister and Braden moved out. And then I think the same day, maybe the day after, got a text from another roommate there. Just said, "Hey, I'm moving out today/tomorrow." I said, "Okay." I said, "That doesn't really give me much of a heads up to find another renter, but I hope everything is okay with the sudden move." Hasn't texted me back, so I don't
Okay.
know what's going on.
Good talk.
But
Fun.
if you want to live in Kansas City or already do live in Kansas City, got a house for you. Get to sleep next to Isaac.
Same room. It's one big room.
Yeah, one big room. That's how we do it.
Can I do an announcement after?
Yeah, what do you need?
I need a private chef for a Ghostrunners vacation.
Oh,
Private Chef Brooks is not able to do it this year.
that's a great
And
ask.
It's a huge aspect of the vacation, and so basically, you're like, if you're wondering why haven't they announced the Ghost to Getaway yet, it's because we don't have that aspect. So it's like we can't do that without that. So if you're interested, holler at us in any way possible. Instagram DM is probably not preferred right now for me, but you can email us, text me, whatever, all the different things. But yeah, have some kind of credibility. It's not like Brooks is not like a professional chef. He just knows what he's doing. So
Yeah, I would say be extremely organized. 1, be a chef. 2,
yeah,
3, be prepared for me to say yes, chef, and no, chef. What do you need, chef, the
Absolutely.
whole time?
we will pay you. All the different things. So yeah, holler at us.
Holler. Timon, what do you need?
Nothing.
Good for you, Time.
Come on.
Christmas season, you're giving, you're not receiving.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Anything I need to. Oh, I had my voice lesson yesterday, my weekly one, and me and Dr. Smith were talking. He was like, "You should record an album, like, and I could play piano." He's like an amazing pianist, and I was thinking like, I just need to figure out if I were to do that, what would I do? Like, I think it'd probably be, if I had to guess, it'd be like Christian, probably like hymns and like songs, like classics, things that I love to sing. But like, I just want like comments of ideas.
Okay.
Like, what should
yeah.
if I did an
Timon is
album-
going to set aside a lot of
and if
time
you have
and money.
like a great idea that's outside of that, just like let me know. What would you want to hear?
Oh, you're going to get a ton of feedback on that.
Because I was thinking like I want to do a variety, but it's honestly it's not the greatest idea to be like this is my album, but it's like this hymn and then like Adele and like all. It's like I can't. I don't know. Or that's like the whole theme of the album is like just
Zany.
all over the place. Yeah, quirky. Yeah,
Here's my first thought.
yeah,
I would enjoy just like an album of covers
yeah.
with like a clever name, stealing the covers, wearing my coveralls,
Under the covers.
under the covers, something like
Yeah,
that.
I was thinking-
I'll
I
figure
don't-
out the album name later.
I don't have enough of a like songwriting talent. I was thinking maybe it's like a bunch of covers with like one. I try to write one original.
That's kind of fun. Baby
That's
steps.
good.
Yeah.
And they could still like you could still arrange the covers how you want to do them.
Oh,
Like,
for
there's
sure.
obviously some creativity there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And with
it'd
Dr.
make-
Smith, he's like he's an arranger himself.
Oh, that's
fun.
cool.
Dr. Smith. Yeah.
I've been really into piano, like listening to Jim Brickman. You know who Jim Brickman is?
No.
J-Bick.
You know who?
No.
Oh, really? I feel like it's like a very big 90s. Maybe it's just
Jim Brickman.
my mom.
Huh.
Big piano guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
great Christmas piano album.
Great.
But I love the idea of just piano and hymns. Like
Yeah.
just a nice, like simple.
Yeah. Keeping it like, I just don't want to be too crazy. Like with a first attempt
Yeah.
at trying to make an album or something like that.
Sure.
But yeah.
That's fun, dude.
Drop
yeah,
your ideas.
I would love
Make it happen.
just an album of covers. Just a little Adele, a little
Yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dell.
All right.
Yeah.
Let Timon know. Let a player know. Brad, do you have a win of the week?
Oh, I always forget to write them down. Not necessarily like, yeah, I guess the win of the week is just always just time with my kids, but specifically, we went out, all 6 of us went out to look at Christmas lights. There's a place in West Shawnee that has like tons and tons of, like almost every single house in this neighborhood, like does like a themed Christmas lights thing. And it was simple. It probably took an hour tops, but the kids loved it. They all got out of their like seat belts, like in their seats,
Yeah.
just like we're staring out the window, talking about it, having a blast. So just time with them and just getting to do something like that. And being able to do it as this family of 6. Like so often it's like Catherine right now is with Hattie at the Nutcracker Ballet, but it's like those 2 are by themselves. Or like, I take Bo and Rosie to go see lights, but it was like all 6 of us. So that was really sweet.
Okay. Timon, do you have a win of the week?
Not specific. Actually, yeah, just the MNU Christmas concerts. I mentioned it last episode. They just went great. It was fun to sing with, just a big choir, orchestra, band. It was great.
Good.
Yeah.
Fun. My win of the week, I think, is going to be, we were kind of joking about it, but I think like just getting to be here in our house for like Christmas for the first time. It's just like, it's so cozy. Every night we flip on the string lights, we flip on the Christmas lights, we turn all the lights off, and we get underneath that giant cozy earth blanket that they sent us. It's insane.
It's awesome.
It's just, I can't believe they made something like that.
I watched 6 hours of football on Sunday underneath that thing, and it was glorious.
So my win of the week is just general coziness with my babe of the week.
You've been using the fireplace?
No, I keep forgetting that I own it.
Dude, I got firewood. Come grab some.
I have some firewood in the garage too. I just need to light them up. I should surprise Rachel sometime and just have it going.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I would fall asleep to that every single night if I were you.
Rachel falls asleep on the couch every single night anyway, so I don't know what a fire would even do to her.
No, but I'm saying like you can see it from your room. Like you have that like that would just the glow of the fire. Yeah. Oh, bro. When Catherine was sick a few nights, I slept in the living room and I had a fire going every night. Fire going with the Christmas tree on, no lights. It was awesome.
I want to get it going right now. You're firing me up. All right.
Come on.
It will happen.
Come on. Great.
All right. Comment of the week. Brad, you got one?
Yes, I have a comment of the week. It's not even, it was from a couple weeks ago. Kelsey Friend on YouTube.
Oh, she's great.
3 things in life are certain. She said, this is after the pheasant hunting episode. Number 1, death. Number 2, taxes. Number 3, when Jake and Brad go on a group trip, they're going to have a blast and make you wish you were there. I love that comment. And I love that you wanted to be there based off of our fun recap of it. Because it was special.
That's fun. I did enjoy that comment too. My comment comes from the Facebook group. This was posted just a couple hours ago. So I think we've mentioned before, there's an inside joke that someone once posted anonymously that they're expecting another child. And they were all like, Timon commented, "Mom, is that you?" And then when people post now, everyone thinks it's Timon's pregnant mom. To take it one step further, someone just posted anonymously on our Facebook page. He said, "What do I get for my 18-year-old son who has it all for Christmas? He's podcast famous, a gifted singer, and major star in an upcoming Christmas play. A talented videographer, and a hit with the ladies. My first thought was a Kia Sportage, and I'd put a giant red bow on it, but would you believe it? He already bought that for himself too. Child prodigies these days. SMH." So I can actually see who wrote that, and it's Ryan Guy. So shout out to you. He is so consistently funny in that Facebook group.
He really is.
So consistently. He's always hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like if I giggle at something, it's probably Ryan Guy.
He's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Ryan. You're always making me laugh.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's great.
That's awesome. Somebody said, I think you should give him another sibling. That was the response. So Ryan Guy, if you have a sibling for Timon.
Oh, this is great. Someone I think is actually trying to help, which is so sweet. Does he have an ice scraper? Timon's mom comments and says he bought one for himself, period. That sounds funny.
I did just buy myself an ice cream.
She was like, I was going to get him one. That's so funny.
She like eye roll emoji. He bought one himself.
No, can you believe it? He still had money left over for that.
Wait, have you talked about an ice scraper before? Or you just because you got your
No, I don't think so. I think it's just random actual like trying to get a gift.
That's amazing that your mom's already in on it. That's so fun.
Just love it.
What a great crew. Great crew.
Good times, good times.
Good times.
All right. Any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. I'll give a closing remark. I really enjoyed this book that I read, Made for People. It's talking about basically, I mean, the main like one sentence premise is we need friends in our lives, basically. And how important that is and how, we just need to be better. And so I'm more motivated than ever right now to like schedule out time with my friends. I think before it was always like,
come over for fire sometime?
Sure, dude.
Gonna have the fellows over?
Dude, every second Tuesday of every single month, I'm hosting a fire pit night at my house.
Tuesday. I missed it. You didn't invite me this month.
Every other...
What a slap in the face.
Jake, you were invited.
In front of you.
Jake, you're invited.
I can't believe it.
Crap. We didn't invite you.
No, but I love... Yeah. It just like has motivated me of like... And so like, I didn't do this with you, Jake, because I know I see you every week anyway. But I like texted a bunch of my friends and I was like, listen, once a month... Like the second Tuesday of every month in the morning is coffee with Scott, or probably not coffee because he's LDS, but you know what I'm saying? Like the, third Thursday of every month, Harrison and I are getting together to work out, whatever it is.
Oh,
like,
cool.
Fill in the blank. Like it doesn't have to be, I was like, I just texted a bunch of my friends and I was like, I just want to be intentional about meeting with you. Cause I've learned, it used to be like, I want flexible time in my schedule to potentially do stuff with my friends. And it's like, well, looking back, I didn't do as much as I probably wanted to.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I took for granted the idea of like, well, my friends will just ask me to hang out all the time. And it's like, that doesn't always happen. And so I need to be more pursuing of them. And like, I don't know. And so anyway, I'm just motivated by that. Made for People. It's a great book. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I just love that author in general. He's just a really good guy. So those are my final thoughts. Our friends are good. Friends are necessary. Not even just like good. It's not like a, if we have time for friends, we should make time. It's like, no. Like get other things out of your life to make time for friends.
You ever see those TikToks of like a friend group will get together and they will do a PowerPoint on what they actually do for their job? I always think that sounds so fun.
I love the idea of like any kind of structured, even if it's PowerPoint. Like, hey, we only get together once a year. And so we all update each other with a PowerPoint. I think that's so fun.
Oh, PowerPoints are so funny.
Or like, even if it's like, like I love the idea like with Catherine's family being like, hey, let's all get together and let's update each other like on this trip that we went on. And we each get 5 minutes to, or whatever. It doesn't have to be a time thing, but yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You come back from a trip, you get control of the TV, you airplay photos.
Sure.
We did that for Grant and Lauren because they were supposed to come to Portugal with us and they bailed. Yeah. But we went back to their house and they're like, all right, here's access to the TV.
Yes.
Show us everything. Like, give us a slideshow.
Oh yeah. Great time.
It's kind of fun.
So yeah, just being more intentional. Like, because I think there's like this lie in my head of like, well, the more structured, more organized I am, the less spontaneity and flexibility and time I'm going to have for my friends. It's like, no, like the opposite. Like, I don't know. Like so often I'm like, I'm better when I'm constrained rather than like I have too much time. So closing remarks.
Timon, closing remarks?
No.
All right. Thanks, Timon.
Oh,
always helpful.
Gabe Oliver just texted us that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are in his hospital and it's completely locked down. I was starting to think like, well, what happened? But now I'm starting to think they're just saying hello to kids.
Right.
Yeah, that was not my first thought.
Yeah, PR.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
All right. Not really breaking news. I was like, that's crazy. He's got a game soon. What happened to her? What's happened to him?
Better closing remark than mine, though.
Really? Travis and Taylor. So Taylor's in town right now. This is Thursday. She's already in town for Sunday's game.
I think it's an away game.
She's in town.
So she lives here.
Holy cow. That's kind of crazy.
Hey, there you go. Closing remark. All right, Chiefs fans, that's enough of that. We'll be back next Monday with another fun episode.
Yes.
Give
always.
Timon feedback for his album. Give me a roommate. Give Brad, was it firewood?
I'll take it.
What did you need?
Private chef.
Private chef, that's right.
For all of us.
Yeah, we all need a private chef.
The ghosties need it. So, yeah.
Let us know.
Hey, we love you guys. We'll see you Monday. Ghostrunners Podcast.